Today I have Debbie with me, and she comes from across the mountain through the canyon. Anyway, and she's been here for, oh my goodness, how long now? It's been so fun. She found me on my website and she comes back monthly. So anyway, it's really fun. I've got to know her. It's awesome. But I want to show you her cute haircut. She has thick hair. So this is a really good cut for thick hair. We're gonna start here in the back. Just gonna come across. Just take a tiny bit of length there. Okay, and then we'll start here on the top. She likes it, you know, short and spiky. We're gonna take, I would say, 1/4 of an inch off up through this area. The main thing with Debbie is it's not so much taking a ton of length every time she comes back, it's more of the bulk. So you out there that you all have thick hair, that would be, like, you would know what she means. Right, Debbie?
Yeah, that's right.
Yes, getting rid of that bulk. So I am coming tight, a little bit tighter here on the neck area. And then we'll come up here at the top. Point cutting is good also for thicker hair, just so you don't have blunt lines. With thick hair, it can seem to be more blunt. So it's nice to just kind of point cut into that. And that's why it's important to do texture. Okay. So you can see I'm just kind of coming out on a 90-degree angle here until I get, you know, to about the top of her ear. And that's when I start to angle in and go a little bit tighter. So for you guys that are cutting, how you can tell if you're in far enough is you start, you know, obviously up here, you're away from the head, right? And from this point down, I'm starting to feel my fingers here touch her head. So that's a good way to kind of see where you're at with that. And then she likes her sides longer, so I always like to hold this out. Of course, we're gonna take a little bit of length, but not a ton, because she likes the length by her ears. And then right here, I'm just gonna hold that tight. Okay, just take a little bit of the edges off right there. Okay, and then we'll come back to this part in a minute. So we're gonna start back up here at the top, take about a 1/4 of an inch. Point cut into that. And then angle down. Yeah, she has gorgeous hair. And if you're lucky enough to have an awesome color like hers, it helps for sure.
I didn't used to be that awesome. It took a while.
It took a while to get here. So, but that's good for everyone to hear out there. Like, there's hope. Just keep going. You can do it. If you're still going for the natural color, you can do it. Okay, then on the top, what we're going to do is come straight across here and point cut. It's funny, So many people will say, wait, you're getting your hair cut. You know, so I just laugh because people with short hair, if you say you're going to get it cut, people are like wondering why you're going to get it cut. But they don't realize, like, especially if you have, well, either thin or thick, because thin, you need texture to help it, like, you know, poof and kind of have some texture and volume. And if it's really thick, you need the texture also to kind of thin it out so it will do something. Mm-hmm. So either or, it's just good to stay up on a short haircut. Okay, so 90 degree, you can kind of see I'm just coming around the shape of her head. And I'm gonna hold this out and just take a little bit off. Just kind of trim it because she likes her sides long. Okay. Point cut into this. Okay, now, like I said, I'm going to come right here, and I'm going to take from this back and just connect this by the ear, but not take much off. See how I'm just kind of trimming that length? So that keeps it nice and healthy and styled, but don't go too short. So, okay, then this other side, just going to hold this out. Take a little bit of length there. Okay. All right, now this side, same thing. I'm going to connect that back with the sides. Okay. Now, the bang area, I'm going to come in, I'm going to hold this down. Now, she has, I mean, you can see the body she has in her hair. You know, I hold it up like that and it curls. She definitely has body. So I'm just saying, watch that for some people. You're not going to want to take a ton off. I always like to dry too after, and then we can always take more off, right? We don't want it to shrink too much. And I do like to, you can see I kind of come up here and start cutting up in. So there's a few shorter, and it kind of pieces that out. And then of course, after we dry, we'll check it and see. Now I'm going to use the thinning shears back here. Just gonna kind of go through this, just so it doesn't get too bulky for her, because like I said, she has a lot of hair. Which is a good thing. Okay, and then up through here. You can see I come down about 1/4 of an inch from the scalp and start going up. And a little bit through the sides. I like to make sure they're thinned out a tiny bit, because where she likes to wear them a little longer, we don't want it to be too bulky. Especially growing out for the month. Because it happens real fast, doesn't it, Debbie?
Yes, it does. It does.
Okay, so now that we have the hair out of there, she has already put her, the frizz, the anti-frizz in it. She has some root lifter and stuff in there. So what I'm going to do is just add a little bit of blowout cream, and we're going to dry it, and I will show you how we style it.
Just remember, no mousse.
No mousse, that's right. No mousse, baby. Good reminder. And I even remembered. Can you believe that?
That's good.
Okay. Pulled this straight up and I just flat iron these down. Okay, let me make sure I get this side. Okay, perfect. Now we're just gonna piece it out. Gotta get these big sleeves out of the way. Just grab at it. Okay, Debbie. And then as soon as I get these pieced out, I always like her to look and kind of feel around and see. We got to get it just right, don't we? Just make sure both sides are even. Gonna take a little bit on this side. Okay, so I'm gonna put her up into the mirror. Of course, I go ahead and feel before I kind of.
Yeah, it might be a little.
Okay, thick through there. You need a little bit
more, just through
okay.
there, just a little bit.
Perfect.
But it feels good.
Good. See, that's what's nice. She can she knows her hair, like all of us, right? You just know your own hair. So I always like her to feel around, and so she doesn't get home and think, oh, I should have done a little bit more there. Okay, so I'm just gonna back comb this a little bit. Spray it.
That smells so good.
Doesn't that smell good? Mm. I know. In fact, my girls always tease me that they'll just find me out here spraying just to smell it. Yeah, well, when you need a little yummy smell. Okay, let me check that out. Oh yeah, that's so cute. Does that feel good?
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. Okay, hairspray. The new Gloss Shine Mist after the hairspray. Okay, now I'm gonna turn her around so you can see her cute cut. Okay, so fun, Debbie. Thank you so much for letting me record it. You guys, thanks for all of your support. Go ahead and jump on the email list below, and you guys have a good day. See ya.